What's up, guys? Kp-dany here, welcoming you back to another NFL Pick'em video. And today, we are going to be predicting Week 5. But first, let's get started with Week 4 of last week. So as you can see, there's some Giants and Packers gameplay in the background, this week's upcoming Sunday night matchup. But let's get on to Week 4. So, Dolphins at the Bengals. The Bengals won. I picked them 22-7. No surprise there. I mean, the Dolphins are playing really bad this year. So, there's no surprise right there. Next up, we got the Jaguars and the Colts. Now, I picked the Colts to win in London, but it looks like the Jaguars actually won by 3 points. And that really proves how bad the Colts are doing this year. And the Jaguars looking good, actually. So, apart from a few games, these teams are both mediocre, I guess. Texans over the Titans. I picked the Texans, so that's 2 correct, 1 wrong. Got nothing to say there. They were at home, so they won a divisional matchup. Redskins over the Browns, 31-20. Yep, I picked them too, same thing. And here we get something worse. Seahawks and the Jets. So the Seahawks beat the Jets, and oh man, Ryan Fitzpatrick, 9 interceptions in 2 weeks. I know 6 of them were 1 week, but this was 3 interceptions last week, I'm pretty sure. And their offense has no games whatsoever anymore. They have no skill whatsoever. They can't perform. So the Seahawks won 27-17 on the East Coast, and I was shocked. But yeah, speaking of shocking, Bills over the Patriots 16-0. Looks like they're not undefeated anymore, but they did a pretty good job without Brady. They went 3-1. I don't blame them for losing that game to the Bills. So they did pretty good. Next up, got the Panthers at the Falcons. Another game I lost. I think that's 3 in a row I just lost. Falcons lost to the Falcons beat the Panthers. 48 points. Julio Jones going off for 300 yards. And I think Matt Ryan threw like more than 500 or something. But man, the Panthers are going really down. Like, they're not having good games so far. I mean, the Vikings were good, but the Falcons, really? I mean, I know the Falcons beat them last year, but come on. Raiders over the Ravens. Yep, I picked that. I knew that Ravens were going to beat the Ravens because I knew that the Raiders were going to beat the Ravens because the Raiders are playing really good and the Ravens just don't deserve to be undefeated. They just versed a bunch of mediocre to sucky teams. That's why they were undefeated. Lions and the Bears. The Bears won actually, so that's really surprising. Looks like the Lions suck, but it was in Chicago, so what do you expect? That's what happens in divisional matchups. A lot of times the home team wins. So the Lions got another loss right there, actually. Buccaneers over. Sorry, no, the Broncos over the Buccaneers. Buccaneers offense looks pretty bad so far. And against Cardinals and the Broncos, they're looking pretty bad. Broncos won that one 27-7. Man, Broncos are really good. Rams over the Cardinals, another loss right there, yet again. Cardinals only lost by 4 points, but they still lost. They're playing terrible, man. They're 1-3. They're playing really bad. And Rams are 3-1, surprisingly. Saints over the Chargers. Picked the Saints right there. Got the win by a point. Drew Brees. Let's go. 35-34. Cowboys over the 49ers. Picked them also, got that win. Dak Prescott over the 49ers. The Chiefs and the Steelers. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy I picked the Steelers because I couldn't decide between the Chiefs and the Steelers because the Chiefs just came off a week where they got 6 interceptions. But the Steelers, man, they just pounded them 43-14. And to wrap it all up, guys, 24-10 for the Vikings. My team, guys, shut down OBJ. OBJ had the worst game of his career, and the Vikings just went on and on. They won that game. That was a true win by the Vikings, as along with as along with other teams this week, or last week, sorry, like the Steelers, like the Broncos. They won like good games, or the Bills. They won. But whatever. Let's move on to Week 5 of the NFL 2016 regular season. So we got the Cardinals at the 49ers. A lot of buys this week, actually. I think there's a few buys this week. There's Jaguars, Chiefs, Saints, and Seahawks have buys this week. So 4 teams. Makes it like, I think, 14 games this week. Yeah. So Cardinals at the 49ers, they're both 1-3. I don't know what to expect, but because it's the Cardinals and I'm expecting them to come back, so I don't know how they're going to come back, but I hope they will. So I'm taking the Cardinals there, even though Carson Palmer might be not playing. Yeah, so Cardinals over the 49ers. Patriots at the Browns. That's a joke. Patriots going to win that one for sure. I mean, that's like my locked pick of the week. Patriots are not losing to the Browns. Eagles at the Lions. Again, Eagles are going to beat the Lions. That's an easy pick also. There's nothing to say right there. Because the Eagles are pretty much Carson Wentz and all, and they're just not going to lose that game. I'm sorry. Bears at the Colts. The Colts and the Bears. That's a close matchup. Two close cities, Indianapolis and Chicago. And because the Bears suck and the Colts suck this year both. But I'm gonna take the Colts to win this game, just because I feel like Andrew Luck might have a good game. Titans at the Dolphins. I can't express how much the Dolphins suck this year. Gonna take the Titans right there with Marcus Mariota right there. Yep. Wait, isn't Marcus Mariota injured? I don't care. Even if Mariota's injured, I'm taking the Titans right there. Redskins at the Ravens. Gotta take the Ravens. They're at home. They lost the game last week. They must be mad. So, yeah, I'm gonna take the Redskins. Sorry, wait, what? I'm gonna take the Ravens. Yeah, guys, I'm gonna take the Ravens. Texans at the Vikings. My team, the Vikings, will win that game, guys. They will win. Vikings over the Texans. That's an easy pick. I mean, it's in Minnesota, so Brock Osweiler, be ready for that Vikings defense. That's all I can say. Jets at Steelers. Is that a funny question? That's a very funny question. Steelers are going to win that one. You guys saw what they did to the Chiefs. Falcons at the Broncos. Again, the Broncos are going to win that one. Peyton Manning. Sorry, not Peyton Manning. Even though Trevor Siemian is injured, their defense is going to stand up to Julio Jones and the Falcons. Bengals at the Cowboys. Because it's in Dallas, I'm going to take the Cowboys here because it's a very close game. But Dak Prescott and Ezekiel Elliott, they're gonna win this game. Bills at the Rams. That's a very intriguing matchup. Very hard to pick that, guys. I'm going to take the Rams because they're at home. Just because they're at home. That's it. That's pretty much all I'm going to say. Even though the Bills just came off out of Patriots win, I'm going to take the Rams. Um, Chargers at the Raiders. It's in Oakland, and the Raiders are a better team, so gotta take the Raiders right there. That's pretty easy pick right there. Giants at the Packers. Now, a lot of people would say that Giants are going to bounce back. They were 2-0, and they lost two straight. They have a chance in the primetime lights to beat the Packers. But it's in Lambeau, and the Packers just looked lost at the starting of the season, but now I got them. I'm picking the Packers. Going with the Packers right there. Buccaneers at the Panthers. I think the Panthers have won the last 6 matchups between them and the Buccaneers, so gotta take the Panthers right there. That's an easy pick. I will take the Panthers. And I guess that's going to wrap it up for this week, guys. A lot of good picks. This week is pretty easy. I mean, I'm feeling pretty confident in going at least 10-6, or at least 11-5. Actually, I don't see how I can get more than 5 losses. So yeah, as you can see, we pretty much won the game right here. We got the field goal, and that's going to be it for this video, guys. So catch you guys next time, and see you guys later.